Last month, we featured the new culinary program at the Kupu Green Jobs Training Center. In part 2, you'll learn how Kupu has made a difference for thousands of young people. But now they could use your help to continue their mission.
My name is Jonathan Marsteller. I work with Kupu. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer, and I have the privilege of actually overseeing the whole Kupu Center and the programming that runs out of here. The work that gets done out of this center is life transformational for a lot of the youth here, and through our programming and especially through the development of the culinary program, we really saw it as a strategic way to engage our youth for longer term, keep them in-house, extend the term that they're with the organization, and then also give them workforce development skills. So a lot of the community program has 3 different sessions in it, and the 3rd session is getting internships in the various businesses in the community. And so what we were thinking is the more that we can house that internally, the longer and more direct service we can provide to the youth.
We started Kupu in 2007. It was actually a really neat story. My career, kind of started doing programs like Kupu. I was in the 90s part of the Youth Conservation Corps program that the DLNR started. And it was a program to get young adults engaged in conservation under Mike Wilson, who was the chairperson then. And it was a really great opportunity for me to explore the outdoors and see that I really wanted to work in Hawaii, doing things for our environment and for the next generation. I studied business in the mainland, and then I decided that I wanted to use that to make Hawaii better. So I came back in 2000. We started a company called Pono Pacific, which exists today. And under that, we had a project to run that youth program, the Youth Conservation Corps, for DLNR in 2001. And so we had 16 kids on Kauai, and it just blossomed to over 100 youth by 2005. And it was really amazing to see that there were young people that were now, like myself, engaged in conservation because of that experience, and going off to getting internships, pursuing higher education, and jobs because of the experience they had with us. But for it to really get legs, it had to be its own nonprofit, and we didn't want to have mission drift either, where we were trying to do something that we weren't set up to do as Pono Pacific. So Kupu was formed in 2007 to really house the programs and to grow them.
And since then, Kupu's had over 4,000 youth engaged through the program, had over $100 million of economic benefit to the state. And since I started with Kupu in about 2013, our staff has doubled, starting to have staff on neighbor islands, or even launched a West Side program. And then annually, we're seeing over 300 youth that run through our programming, that get compensated in some way, have educational awards that are provided through the AmeriCorps grant, and then also living allowances that are paid to them. There are a number of youth that actually turn into staff at our organization. I think, again, when I started at 2013, we probably had around 16 staff, and now we've been fluctuating between high 30s and low 40s, with a number of the entry-level or the manager positions being filled by the youth that have come through our program. And that's also why we're excited to launch, this culinary program and the other things that we have to provide career pathways even more than what we've done in the past. And so annually, we're at about 250, 300 youth that are employed through us on top of the 40 staff. And then a lot of them, a large percentage, actually get jobs in the conservation or related fields after. A large part of Kupu is funded by the AmeriCorps grant, which is a federal award that we're able to leverage with a lot of the large landowners, but also philanthropic donors like Kamehameha Schools. Weinberg Foundation obviously made this building happen, Ching Foundation, Castle Foundation, Haole Mauloa. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's amazing how many people have bought into the vision and are not just saying it, but they're putting money behind it to see the next generation of leaders be developed through Kupu. For the time being, what we're trying to use this space to give back to the community and really engage our youth in opportunities they wouldn't have without this space. So we are going to be offering culinary labs or event space that our youth will be getting hands-on training or development into preparing the food, serving the food, cleaning up this facility, but also engaging our partners and other community members through this space. So that's really a large part of where we're going over the next couple of years is focusing on what's happening out of the whole Kupu Center and looking forward to what comes from it.
This building is amazing. The team that put it together, our contractors like JKI and Group 70 who did the architectural work, all did a fantastic, they put a lot of heart, sweat and soul into this building, and we're so grateful for that. Some people that have come to this facility and have come and said, I would not be alive if it was not for the programs today. I was homeless, I was on drugs, and because this set a new trajectory for my life. Those type of stories, those type of things are, to me, the most important things that we've done. And I don't know how you quantify that, but that's gone beyond my expectation of what we could do is when we see those type of life transformations. We want young people to know that this could be a great first job option for them. If you have a young person, particularly between 16 to 24 years of age, that's looking for a career opportunity to understand what they could do in Hawaii and what they could do that's meaningful, please go to kupuhawaii.org and check out our website. We have tons of openings for different programs and different positions, from summer programming to year-round programming. Most of our programs are paid, so it's like a first job for them, and they can get college funds too. To where we started, to where we are today, it's unbelievable the things that have happened, and I know we're not done yet either. We have an amazing team, an amazing staff that has just come together and transformed lives. It's so amazing to see the youth that we've gotten to serve. Today I see so many of them now in roles in leadership. We took Senator Hirono to visit some of our young people at Makiki Base Yard as part of DLNRs. And of the 40 people there, 20 of them were either Kupu members or Kupu alums. So about half of the people at Makiki Base Yard were there, and it blew me away. Folks interested in contributing to Kupu, we'll take time, talent, and treasure. So if you have the time to volunteer, we'd love it. Any skill sets that you want to be able to provide to Kupu, we'd love that too. And if you're in a position that you want to give to a nonprofit, we'd also graciously accept that.